Good evening. Hey everyone. We are live. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Hey Amy. Hey Barbara. Yes. Somebody put a message in a group chat and let them know I'm on. Let them know I'm here. And we ready. I miss y'all. I wanted to go live so bad yesterday. But I was so burnt out from partying with my family. I was like, I can't do it. I need a day off. I need a rest. I need to recoup. Did y'all see my video? I got to the party and there was a surprise tarot table that they decorated for me. It had all this decoration of like spell boxes and stuff all over the table. It was real cute. It was real cute. We had like a little Mardi Gras party and they set up a table for me. It was given a New Orleans vibe. And then I had a couple of potions with me, so that set it off. We had a really good time. I posted that video on my Facebook page. So if you're on my Facebook, make sure you show some love on my video. That was a very thoughtful surprise from my aunties. My aunties, they set it up. And I was surprised. My daughters, they knew about it and they kept it a secret. They didn't even tell me. I said, oh my God, y'all kept a secret? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, so we're about to get into this message because it's late. It's 9:49 on the clock. Goodness, I keep catching these spirit numbers. I keep catching these spirit numbers. Spirit is telling me right now somebody is in the energy of trust issues when it comes to future planning or having a future with someone or how you see someone in your future. Yes, it could have been a conversation. Maybe it's a conversation that you have with this person about their past, or maybe this person think all females are the same or all men are the same. We're going to dive into that because there's already uh, a energy that's in the collective's field, right? So whenever I go live and I do readings and I see the type of cards that come out, it lets me know like what's already circling the field. My readings are very intentional. I just don't get on the live and just wait to see what comes out. No, I'm very intentional. I pay attention to all the messages that come out. I pay attention to what my private clients are dealing with. So when I go live, I am very intentional about what we talk about because I am a healer, right? At the end of the day, I want to make sure people are healing. I want to make sure people are gaining new perspectives and closing out old cycles and being able to manifest on a clean slate, right? Um, so I went live this morning on TikTok, and the first card out was the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's a player. But that's also, if anybody is coming into the energy as a Knight of Cups, that's new energy, right? That could be someone returning, or that can be someone very, very new coming into your life. But it's still new energy because someone who has been around for a while, or something that's serious. I'm not even going to say that is new. I'm just going to say, if someone is serious, they're not going to show up as a Knight of Cups, right? The Knight of Cups is that playful player energy, non-committal energy. I'm crushing on you, but I ain't really sure if I'm ready to be all in with you, right? So we're going to explore that energy, right? Because for some of you, there may be somebody already in your field, right? There may be somebody new, or someone that's returning that's already in your field, someone who you're talking about, who you're talking to back and forth on the phone, or this could be an energy that's coming about, and spirit is allowing me to prepare you, to keep you ready, right? To keep your intuition on point, keep you 10 steps ahead, okay? But trust issues is here. Those trust issues that are coming out, spirit is telling you that is your spirit saying, don't settle, don't ignore it. That paranoia that you're feeling, your spirit not being able to relax, that's not your fears, collective. That is your intuition sounding off the alarm. And we have to learn to start listening to that alarm, right? So somebody's alarm is sounding off when it comes to planning a future with a particular person. Okay? So you may feel like this person has a lot of potential, but something's off. Something's off. There's something going on behind the scenes with this person. Maybe you already know what it is, or maybe you don't know. But that's what we're going to explore tonight, okay? So let me set this timer. I'm not gonna drag this reading out, because I notice I could be mouth almighty sometimes. But I'm gonna set this timer for 30 minutes, and that's probably even too long. But I'm going to set it for 30 minutes just for laugh and giggles, because y'all know I like to have a good time when I go live. And we're going to explore this energy. All right. So at this time, I ask that you all set your intentions, take a deep breath, and release. This bottle is old because I've been using it for a while. It's almost empty. But this is my elixir, the symbol that spoke first. You probably see it on my desk all the time. I'm constantly spraying it. This enhances the intuition. And it smells amazing. I spray it on and all hell breaks loose, okay? This stuff right here, it exposes and breaks through all the illusions, okay? So anything that their spirit team thinks that they're hiding, I'm a bust right through it, okay? So let's get into this message. All of my products are available on my website, shesgotstandards.com. I'll put that information in the group chat on Facebook, as well as down below in the description when we're done, okay? So let's get into this message, because I want us to explore these connections together and to see if they're the real thing, if there's red flags in disguise. And we do that by tapping into their true purpose, their true alignment, and that reveals their true intentions, right? And also, the reason for us doing these type of readings is so that these lessons don't cost you more than what they should in the end. Because when we are not in alignment, we end up paying. So I want to make sure you stay in alignment by choosing someone that's in alignment. All right? So let's get into this message. Because we already see the paranoia energy is here. The trust issues is here about where your future is going with this person. So let's see. What image is this person presenting right now? Spirit, show me what image is this person presenting right now that has the collective in this energy of trust issues or paranoia. Show me what I need to see for the collective's highest good. What is the image that this person is currently projecting? Show me what I need to see for the collective's highest good. What energy is this person projecting? Ooh. Spirit got something to say, and so do the ancestors. Wow. They didn't come to play. I keep telling y'all. Spirit don't play. Spirit and the ancestors are coming out together. Do y'all know how heavy that energy is? Wow. For one, they saying we watching, we with you, we're guiding you, and we're protecting you. Whoever this is, who you're having these doubts about or these feelings about, Spirit is saying it's due to their codependency. There's something about this relationship being codependent, which makes it out of alignment. But I don't think this person is presenting this energy to you. The Spirit right now is showing us what's present versus what's real. This is what's present. Codependency. How are they presenting themselves? Codependency could be what's present. That's what they're hiding. So you got somebody that's wanting to make future plans with you, but they got somebody else in the background who they're claiming that they're leaving. So they're leaving someone else to be with you. That's a red flag. It's showing up as a red flag because there's some codependency in that relationship. And I feel as though it's codependency because what Spirit is saying is this person is jumping from this third party to you. Where's the in between? Where's the healing? Where's the self-reflecting? This is why this person shows up as being out of alignment. It's out of alignment because they're skipping the healing. They want to leave this other person because they feel as though they're not getting what they desire. They feel as though they're not able to manifest, so something must be off in their life. It could be their finances, it could be opportunities. They could just feel disconnected from Spirit or disconnected from the ancestors, out of alignment. The ancestors could have cut them off. They're just feeling like they're not getting what they desire. That light energy. Interesting. It's something about this person. Spirit is telling me that what's supposed to feel polished, they haven't proven that to you yet. We have a proposal. We have a proposal. But Spirit is concerned about this person's healing, right? This person's healing because they're showing up in male karmic energy. And Spirit is saying they're skipping that part. They're skipping it. For Spirit and the ancestors to come out together, I want y'all to know that this is the first time I've ever seen that in this deck. And you all watching, is you're witnesses to this. There is some financial issues in this codependency connection that they're dealing with behind the scenes. There's some arguments here. Now take it how it resonates, because this person could have came into your field being codependent. They could have brought these financial issues into your field. I think that's what Spirit is warning us. So let me just pick these cards up for a minute, because I want to clarify something. Because I feel like I ain't never seen, well, yes I have. Spirit lately has just been dropping the bombs. First card out. And it's not even a surprise, because like I tell you, every time I use this elixir, it exposes everything, and y'all see immediately how the cards expose. So y'all witnesses, y'all watch how my elixir work firsthand, live. Let's see. Y'all see it in action. It exposed that energy immediately. Spirit, show me what's going on underneath the surface. What is triggering the collective's intuition? What's triggering? Again, okay, so this is an ex. This is somebody who you know. This is not a new person. This is somebody who you've been knowing, right? But you have trust issues. You don't trust this person. This person has a lot of red flags. You see this person as a player. And you also know that they have financial issues. They may have a good job, right? They may have a good job, but they may be poor. They handle their how the word I want to say it. The way that they handle their finances is very irresponsible. So because of that, this person has financial issues. And you're concerned about getting back with this person because these are the things that you will argue with them about. So if you already know this and you've already been through this, Spirit is wanting to know, why are you holding on? Why are you clinging to this connection? See, there's a part of you, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's both of you. I don't think it's just one person. I think the both of you are holding on. And that's why the codependency card came out. But there's somebody else in the background. There's somebody else in the background who they're coming from. And then they're trying to come and return to you without taking a break, without healing, without doing some self-reflecting. They just pretty much like jumping from one bed to the next. That's why the ancestors and spirit came out, because they like, hold up, wait a minute, what you doing? I don't even feel that this person is wearing a mask. I don't feel that they're wearing a mask. I feel as though this person is being themselves. With the player energy here, I still think that they play mind games with you. I still think that they're still saying certain things to you that has you confused. He is trying to put the other person down. Whoever's in the background, this so-called friends with benefits, because he's trying to make it seem like it wasn't that serious. Whoever she is, the third party, I see him talking down about her, telling you about how they argue, how she's always eavesdropping, she's nosy, she gossips a lot with her friends, she talks a lot of shit. Um, yeah, he don't like her. She does show up as a karmic. She does. But on the other hand, it's just some trauma bonding going on. I think he may have gotten to that connection through trauma bonding. Whatever this person was dealing with, whatever she was dealing with, that's the reason why these two got together. But they got financial issues. They cannot come up out of their struggle. It's a struggle love. I don't even think that is real love. I just think that they both may have both needed somebody at this time. But this person is coming back. So Spirit, show me, why is this person coming back to the collective? What's their true reason for coming back? What's their true intentions? Show me their motives. What is their advantage? So they're currently in a sexless relationship with the other person. Them and the other person is not sleeping with each other. And it's him. It's the male energy, the masculine energy, who's choosing not to sleep with the third party. So he's not sleeping with her. What does he hope to gain out of coming back to the collective? When I say he is in his feelings, wow. He is really unhappy with this third party. He's struggling. If it's an older person, he could be going through midlife crisis. He could just be like very impulsive, making a lot of poor choices due to his inner struggles. Something is going on with him sexually too. I kind of feel like it's something going on. It's something going on with him. But he's been watching you. Watching you. If you're online, he could be online stalking you. If it's not him online stalking you, it's him thinking about you a lot. Looking at your pictures, things like that. Reminiscing, having nostalgia about the chemistry between the two of you. Yeah, he really thinks that he made a bad choice going to this third party. So this is the reason why he's trying to come back towards the collective. I even think that he may, because he's a player, this is falling on top of the player energy. I even think that coming back, he will even suggest you and him not sleeping with each other, like to rebuild the chemistry. Because this online stalking, he could be online, like, watching like different podcasts and getting some online dating advice. I kind of feel like he's playing the game, like he's trying to make sure he comes correct because he wants to make sure that he has this new beginning with you. He wants to make sure of it. He wants to make sure that in the end, he has access to sleep with you. So don't think for a minute that he doesn't want to sleep with you, because he does. But there's some wounds around betrayal and humiliation when it comes to him on your part. The reason why your trust issues is there. You don't want this person to embarrass you in front of your family and friends. You don't want your family and friends to be like, why are you back with him? Or, you knew he was going to do this again. Like, I feel like those are the things that are running through the back of your mind. I feel like that's the thing that worries you the most, is like, man, don't embarrass me. Don't play in my face if I give you another chance. Because I kind of feel like the way the cards are coming out, that you are contemplating if you want to give this person another chance. And that energy is driving you crazy. It is. There's a lot of red flags when it comes to this person. The trauma, this trauma bonded energy, it could be you and him. It could be you too. There could be something going on behind the scenes where you both are, like I said, that codependency energy was one of the first cards that came out. Some codependency is not always someone being needy and wanting something. Codependency can also be the other person who wants one person to have to depend on them. That's codependency too. Some people like for the other person to need them. You hear certain people be like, they can't live without me. They can't do better than me. They need me. They ain't gonna find nobody better than me. Of course they with me. Ain't none of them other people better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. That's a form of codependency. Because you like knowing that this person can't make it with somebody else, or they can't make it on their own. They can only make it if they with you. That sounds like witchcraft, y'all. Be careful. Be careful being in that type of energy. Spirit, show me more for this clingy energy. You got to ask yourself what feels more painful to you, right? Your image, betrayal in private, or humiliation in public. You got to ask yourself, what's the risk? Because I feel some of you, not all of you, but some of you, you carry a wound of betrayal and humiliation from this person, like public embarrassment. Show me more for this clingy. Show me more for this clingy energy. What is this, y'all? I feel like this card is representing like y'all ups and y'all downs. Y'all have y'all good days and y'all bad days. That's a conversation that y'all need to have. That's a conversation y'all need to have. And Spirit is saying it's a difficult conversation because you need to talk about the things that are out of alignment, the things that are draining in this connection. I feel as though the two of you, when you get together, you have really good, hot sex. But then when the two of you are arguing or when you're going through your karmic cycles, it can get really bad, really draining. This is why y'all cling on to each other. Let me take a deeper look at this energy. Spirit, show me more for this energy vampire. Clarify this energy vampire energy here. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So, y'all go through phases of not talking. Y'all go through phases of being abusive towards each other and being cold. That's where the trauma is at. That's the past. That's the trauma that happened in the past. Confirmation. You not being you right now. Because I feel as though you're ignoring everything. Somebody's ignoring that this charmer has no soul. This card has been sitting here on the top. That's why your paranoia is kicking in. Because whoever I'm talking to, there's a belief that love or worth must be earned through suffering. I'm going to say that again. Whoever I'm talking to, there's a belief that love or worth must be earned through suffering. That leaves you self-depleted and unrecognized. That's why I said you're not being you. You're not being yourself. Because you're clinging on to this person. And by doing so, you think it's showing this person how much you truly love them. But it's really making you a martyr. And that's someone who is self-sacrificing. You're overgiving. You're enduring too much pain. You're in constant caretaking mode, suffering in silence because you're trying to earn something. You're trying to earn love or recognition or this spot. When in reality, your soul desires the soft life. 11:11 on my clock. On my screen, 11:11. That 11:11 has been following the collective energy all day long. I see 11 people watching and I see 11 likes. 11:11. That is spirit telling you to trust your intuition. Your intuition is your protection. The crown collapse here, this is whenever the crown collapse comes out, that is when someone is out of alignment. When the crown chakra is completely pulled back and the third eye is dimmed, where you're not getting your downloads from the crown. You're not getting the messages. The intuitive channels are closed. This is what gets you hurt. This is how you get hurt. And yes, it's true, all love does come with a risk, right? But going in, if you're 10 steps ahead and you know what's going and you if you know what's going on going in, there's no reason or need to be passive. I wasn't expecting for this reading to go down this road, but I don't control the readings. Whatever cards come out, that's the message that spirit wants me to delay. And spirit is wanting me to delay the message when the energy field is when the energy field is out of rhythm, when the chakras are misfiring, when the signals are crossed, because there's a unwanted energy in the field, in the collective field. Whenever there's an energy that's not supposed to be there, I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna call it out. I don't know if the depression is coming from the collective energy or if it's coming from this person trying to come back. I feel it's the person trying to come back because they're playing victim. 1313 on the screen confirmation. They're playing victim. Imposter symptom. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. So they're gonna come in. They're gonna play on your self-confidence by making themselves seem to be depressed or unworthy, or they're dealing with their abandonment wounds because you left them. And then they're gonna bring up their childhood. Yeah. This is the mind games that they're playing. And spirit is warning you, this is the relationship burnout that you're going to be dealing with when it comes to this person. And you are going to be in an energy of avoidance, avoiding confrontation. So you're going to let this person play this game because you don't want conflict, because you don't want to be the negative person from your past who they claim was always confrontational. This person knows how to play the role so that you continue to be the martyr made holy, so that you continue being the caretaker and making sure they're comfortable and making sure they're okay. It's game. It's game. And a lot of you are getting older. You're not getting younger. So there may be a fear of being older and alone. Don't allow that fear to cause you to settle. Especially not like this, because this type of energy will make you grow older faster. Faster. Spirit is wanting you to stand in business. Stand on business. Stand in your power. Boss up. I don't think this person is coming for love. I think they're coming for help. All right. So my bell went off. That's where I end this live. I hope you all enjoy this message. If you think this is your story and you want to go deeper, and you want me to expose a little bit more for you, especially if it's your personal story, there may be other messages that are not coming out in the live because it's a collective. You can always reach out to me to book a private reading. Okay, you can feel free to message me via Facebook, or you can book directly online via my website, shesgotstandards.com. Once this video updates and downloads, I'll put all that information down below in the description. Okay, and I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight, and I will see y'all in the next video. I will see y'all in the next one. I don't want anyone to ever feel like when I'm doing a reading, I'm scolding you or coming at you in a hard way. That's not my purpose. Y'all have to understand that I am a healer. And as a healer, it is my calling to make sure people are in alignment with their higher self. Not only the people who you're dating or marrying, and your children and your family and friends, but you too. It's not always about the other person. Sometimes the collective, we got to look in the mirror too to make sure we're in alignment, making sure we're not okay. So again, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Love and light. Bye, diamonds. I can't never get this thing to click off. Here we go.